you're allowing other people who just want to know for themselves for whatever type of illness or whatever they may be going through or someone they know. That's pretty neat.
Oh, thank you.
And so how many books have you written?
I've written about 20 books over the course of the last couple decades. Last 20 years, or probably 20. I started in college. I started the book Epilepsy, You're Not Alone, and then I didn't have time to finish it. And when I got married and I just had my first child, I was home and I was able to actually finish the book. And then I had the book published, and I got so much positive feedback from people who read the book that I continued to write, and I wrote about all different things that kind of related to me, from inspirational poetry to children books to the Complete Herbal Guide. It took me 5 to 6 years, but I wrote a book on natural herbs, a couple books on natural herbs and different conditions, to actually find different, herbal supplements and natural things to actually help all different types of conditions, and alternative medicine that can help different conditions. And, over the course of years, it grew to about like 20 books. And I also even wrote a book on positive thinking.
You're hitting a whole bunch of different realms. Yeah, you're creating this
Yeah.
amazing community of people that need to know you're out there.
Well, help me, baby.
That is awesome. And do you feel right now that you're living a life of, stress free, and just a moving forward of continuing helping yourself and others and growing?
I don't, I do believe that I'm growing each day, but I don't believe that I live a stress-free life. I try, I think we all, every day something new can pop up in our lives and cause us stress. It's how we deal with it. It's the way we have to take a step back, take a deep breath. I believe yoga and meditation is really helpful. If you take 15 minutes of the day just to maybe do some stretches and some poses, and to do maybe some meditation in your room before you start the day, before, if you wake up, and you could do it on your bed with your pajamas on, just 15 minutes to just focus on something. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and maybe do some stretches and move some blood, circulation throughout the body, and think about, what's important in your life and different goals you want to achieve today and what you want to achieve in the next 15 years. And think about think about at least 3 good things that you've done so far, in your life, and build on that, and, different things, can actually help you, and meditation is really powerful. It really, by meditating and taking maybe 15 minutes of the day, you could actually over time learn exactly who you are, and you'll know, what things to improve, and even keeping a journal too. I love keeping journals. I think it's really good. Sometimes we don't see who we really are and what we really need until we start jotting things down on paper. And then the light bulb does come on, and you're like, wow, I just realized something really important about myself. Or, you know what? I'm not doing certain things that, actually could really help me as a person. And, it's really amazing, or even just writing a little journal and just maybe writing a little paragraph about your day and how you feel, and writing those emotions down on paper. Getting in touch with our emotions is very powerful. A lot of times people are afraid to really feel their emotions. But once you come in connection with your emotions and you're able to feel who you are as a person, and you're able to understand yourself, you could actually, really achieve something really high. I think self-esteem is really important, and when we start connecting to our emotions and we start thinking positively and we start realizing who we really want to be, and we come to accept who we are right now, it could bring us, really far in life. Like, first, I believe we have to, as a person, we have to really accept who we are. We have to look at ourselves, for the good and bad, accept who we are as a person. Then we have to learn to love ourselves as a person. A lot of times, people don't want to look in the mirror and see the person they see because they don't love who they are. They're kind of angry inside because they're not happy with the person they've become. They had ideas or maybe dreams they wanted, when they were a kid, and they didn't reach those dreams. It was not very easy for them to come close to those dreams. But if we take the time to accept who we are and love ourselves who we are, we accept that person we see in that mirror, as time goes on, you can make short-term goals and long-term goals and say, I am this person, but I want to become, I have the goals and the energy to want to become this person, and I am going to become this person. And you start, achieving short-term goals and long-term goals. Even if you achieve one goal a day, that brings you closer to that person you really want to become in life. And you think about what your passion is in life, what makes you happy, and you start striving goals to reach those things. You could actually build on your confidence, build on your self-esteem. And as you see yourself improving, your self-esteem gets better and your confidence level gets better, because how we look on the outside reflects who we are on the inside. And it's so important to feel good about yourself as a person, and nobody is perfect. Nobody in this life is perfect, So we have to accept that and just go with the positive things about ourselves and then build off those positive things and kind of, I always take the bad things, if we can't improve, sometimes you got to let go of the past and, let a little dove come and fly away with those things and just focus on improving those things that you're not so crazy about yourself, and then just keep building and improving. And every day, you take yourself closer to the person you want to be, and then sometimes we fall back too. Like sometimes I would feel like I moved 2 steps ahead, and then the next day I feel like I got knocked back 3, and it's like, but you can't give up. You got to have that energy to kind of want to going and keep becoming a better person. And sometimes we need a time to just relax and keep, I always say, everybody sometimes worries about everybody else. The most important person you need to worry about first is yourself, because if you don't care for yourself, how are you going to be able to care for other people? You can't be 100% and take care of other people unless you take care of yourself first and make yourself into that person you want to be. Because people aren't stupid either. They see when they look at you, you could say, I'm this person and I'm that person, da 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 da, and you know what? You could lie all you want. You have to love yourself, accept yourself, and be honest with yourself and be honest with others. And it reflects, and people see. And as you start really, coming to truth with yourself and becoming stronger as a person, you're going to see yourself change, and you're going to feel better about yourself. And people will see that in you, and people will respect that and admire that. And you really, these are things you have to like kind of take, and move. And these are the kind of the foundations and the things that I've done over the years. Because when I was younger, I wasn't happy with the person I was, and epilepsy really put a damper on my life, and it really stopped me from doing a lot of things I wanted to do. And to this day, it upsets me when I think about it. But you know what? Epilepsy has made me stronger. It had made me more compassionate. It made me more loving. It made me more understanding to the earth. And and it made me want to, when I started to help people, and I felt so good helping people, I realized this is my passion. This is what I'm here for. And maybe, sometimes I believe everything happens for a reason. Maybe I was given epilepsy as a wake-up call saying, hey, you're not meant to do this. You're meant to do this. And that the epilepsy has changed me. It hasn't killed me. I'm not happy about having it. But you know what? It did make me a better person. And I live with it and I move on. And, it's like everybody. We all have something. And we just got to learn how to cope with it. And we got to just move on and just try to keep reaching those goals that we have set for ourselves.
Yes. I love what you said, basically loving yourself and accepting yourself for who you are. This is it. This is who you are. You came with all the trials and tribulations that you're born with, and it's just making a positive life out of it.
Exactly.
And you want.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I'm on your side, girl. I am. So Stacey, tell everyone how they can reach out to you, get your wise words and wisdom. I'm your champion. I'm over here with you. So
I have the epilepsy, the complete herbal guide, and the complete herbal guide has like thousands of articles on it, written some from me, some from others. And over the course of the years, we have thousands of articles on that website. And, it's all about health. It's all about healing. It's about, we have recipes, fitness, you name it. I've tried to cover every little realm that kind of makes a person better, and I kind of, the website has a lot of things. And even if you're looking about a certain condition or a certain symptom, you can go on there and it will just pop in the symptom or pop in the question, and articles will pop up to lead you on your way. And I have my website, staceychillemi.com. And you can go on there, and I have a lot of different courses and different things that people can download for free, ebooks they can download for free, and just to get information to kind of help themselves, better themselves, and, to help people live a happy, healthy, and productive life.
Awesome. Sounds great. Well, thank you, Stacey, for taking the time to sit and talk to me and share these words of wisdom.
Okay. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I had a great time.
All right. So these are things that I have been saying. So many people say, if you consistently listen to this podcast, there's a theme. There's a theme of what we're doing here. We're inspiring you. We're motivating you to be the best version of you that you think you can possibly be. Only you can be the best version of you by accepting who you are and loving yourself and just going for it. I'm your host, Rakshana. Today's guest was Stacey Chillemi. Be sure to tune in each week for a new episode. And remember, everything and anything goes. The sky is the limit. Music for the Things of That Nature podcast is an original track brought to you by Jared Sacramento called Dosage.